Hey guys, welcome back to Lala's Lounge. Today I'm going to be making some whipped shea butter, and I have some other ingredients I'm going to be mixing in with it. So here I have some Ashanti yellow shea butter in creamy texture, and it looks like that is very soft, and it melts right in, right? So this shouldn't take long to whip up. This, and then I have raw mango butter. This is actually very hard, so I'm going to have to scrape this out and put this in the bowl. And then I also have avocado butter, and in there it has avocado oil, vegetable oil, and vitamin E oil. So this one has a mixture of multiple things. Then I just have regular old olive oil. So what you're going to do is you want to boil some water on a pot, in a pot on the stove. And here's my water boiling over here. I'm going to put my whipped shea butter and all my ingredients into this bowl, and I'm going to basically do like the double boiler method, where you put a glass bowl on top of the steaming water over the stove, so that you don't put heat directly like in a microwave. You don't put the product directly in the microwave or directly onto the heat. And then I'm going to let it melt, and then we're going to freeze it so that it can kind of get like a coating on the top of it. And I'm going to show, I don't measure, I'm not measuring any of these items, so I don't know how much I'm putting in here. Just kind of eyeballing how much I think I like. And if you want to, you can add like different scents. Like if you have a favorite oil or a favorite butter, or if you like coconut oil, if you like whatever kind of oil you like, you can put it in here. I'm just putting these three in here because I've been kind of mixing these three together lately. This is like extremely, I might have to sit this in here. This is like extremely hard. So I'm just gonna warm this up a little bit so it can kind of melt down. And then I'll put it in the bowl. Olive oil. Splash, splash, splash. All right. I actually got this mixing bowl, this spatula, this container I'm going to put it in to store it, all at Goodwill. This was like 99 cents. I think this was $2.99, and this was 50 cents. So literally, because I didn't want to use like the stuff I use in the kitchen, of course, for this, that I'm going to be using, like mixing stuff that I'm putting on my body, and using the same actual tools I use in my kitchen to cook food that I'm going to be eating. That would not be good. This is like really hard to get out. That's the one thing about raw butters, is sometimes they get very stiff. So let's just put this all in there and kind of melt it down, and then I'll see if I can get some more of that mango butter out as I go and melt it in, and then I'll be right back to show you the rest. So you're just going to put that on top. Oh, I didn't really leave. You're going to just put that on top of the, put that on top of the pot. I might need to turn it back on because it's cooling off too fast. And you're going to let it melt. Let it melt. You're going to stir it around, let it melt down. And then once it starts melting and it's all liquefied, or majority liquefied, then we're going to take it off of the heat, and we're going to put it in the fridge for a little while so it can kind of get, not solid completely, but I'll show you what it looks like when I'll take it out of the refrigerator. Okay, so we are almost done melting all of the shea butter. I used a little bit more than half of that container, and I did add all of the rest of the mango butter in, and a little bit more avocado butter in there. So we're going to just let this melt some more and get it all the way melted into a liquid, and then I'm going to take it off of the heat and let it cool down. And once I let it cool, then I'll show you guys how you are going to begin mixing it. Okay, so this is how it's going to look once you take it out of the fridge. It's not too hard. It's still kind of soft, but it does have a little coating on it. So you're gonna take your mixer, your hand mixer, your blender. I'm not blender. Hand mixer or stand mixer. And you're gonna put it in and just whip it. You are going to whisk it or mix it, however you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, for however long you want it to get the consistency that you would like. So see how thick it is? It's not even dripping off of the whisk. I love that because that means it's thicker. I won't have to use as much and it will just melt on your skin. So I'm just gonna take a little of this and what is this on my finger? Whatever. And I'm just gonna put it on and see how it just, ooh wee wee. Oops. See how that just look at the difference. The ash on this side of the arm. Okay, so see that shine? Yeah, I love that. So you're just gonna do a little test spot here. And it just melts right into your skin, okay? So you will not have to worry about dry skin. This is good for winter. It's good for summer. This will last me a while, I'm sure. I'm going to transfer it into my plastic container. You can use a glass metal jar. You can use a mason jar, whatever you have. I thought that this was easy because I like the fact that it has a very wide opening, so that when it gets down to the bottom, you can literally get every little crevice out because it literally is almost as big as my hand. So that's what I like about this size container, which I'm glad I found this at Goodwill, y'all. Don't be sleeping on the Goodwill. So I'm just going to transfer all of this into here. Okay, so as you can see, I was able to get most of it out of the bowl and with my spatula, and I just scraped it all into this container. And this is how it looks, and I feel like this will last me a while. And the good thing about this blend, this mix, is that you can also, it's not a pretty container, whatever, it doesn't look great because I had to scrape it in, whatever. I don't care, it's just me. But if you wanted to like make this, use this method and give it to somebody as a gift, you can put it in like cute little smaller mason jar, and you can use piping bags to pipe the actual goodness into the container. Very cute. And maybe you can put like a little bow around the rim of the jar, whatever. Decorate the outside of the container if you want to gift it. But this is just for me, so I don't care. So I'm just going to use this, and I'm just going to store it in my room. And like I said, the good thing about this blend, this mix, is I can use this on my body and on my hair based on the ingredients that I put in it. So that's a plus. Multi-purpose, and it was really simple and easy, and I feel like I'll be able to use this it'll be easier for me instead of using like shea butter, then using my avocado oil, then using something else. Like, it's all in here. Like, I don't have to go through different containers. It's all mixed in together. So that is how you would use these products to kind of whip your own body butter, hair butter, whatever. And like I said, whatever consistency you want. Mine is like more like a whipped frosting consistency. You can make yours thinner, you can make yours thicker, whatever, however you want it, girl or guy. So that's all for this video, guys, and I want to thank you for watching and tuning in. Make sure you follow, subscribe, share with Pookie and them, as I always say, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.